Hi and welcome to the first edition of Bricks and Mortar for 2019, and I've specifically waited until now to do it because I wanted to see what the official findings were from the Banking Royal Commission, and also wanted to get a bit of a gauge as to what was going on in January as well. I've read quite a few real estate updates from other agents about what they expect the market to be like, people predicting what's going to happen in 2019, all of that kind of thing. But you know what? There's only one way to predict what's going to happen in 2019, and that is ask the Orb. So Orb, what's going to happen in 2019? I've asked the Orb before and the Orb doesn't know. So what is going to happen in 2019? Are we going to have an economic slowdown due to poor housing prices and a falling real estate market? Quite possibly. But I tell you what, if there was an economic downturn that I'd prefer an economic downturn driven by softer housing prices than an economic downturn driven by weaker business numbers, unemployment, the economy in general suffering. And the good news is we're not. Confidence is relatively high. Look, we've just come off an enormous high. That's what's happened. And we've coupled that with tougher lending restrictions. So these are good things so that people aren't saddled with enormous debts that they can't serve out there who are struggling. If you are struggling out there at the moment, then look, I've got lots of people you can speak to. There are lots of ways to rejig things, to make things work. So hit me up and let me know. Just on a lighter note, I, about 12 months ago, got into intermittent fasting, which is really fantastic. So I've been doing 3 days where don't eat from 8 p.m. till 12 noon. So in those hours, or in the waking hours, you can have a couple of black coffees, you can have some black tea, some green tea, all that kind of stuff. It's something that I'd highly recommend if you're looking for a lifestyle change. I did it because I just wanted to see what would happen, and So look, buyer inquiry is still high. I'm going through buyers every single day, chatting with them, doing buyer calls, finding out what they're after. People have bought, people have decided they're going to wait 12 months, people have decided they're going to get more money to put down a greater deposit. So guess what? There are buyers out there and there are people who want to sell. So whilst we've still got that, I've still got a job and we still have a real estate market. Thanks very much. Look forward to your feedback. Have a good one, and I'll catch up with you in March. Cheers.